let us continue playing Skyrim, the prologue chapter of the random Let's Play series that I'm going to be starting now. So, I've modified a couple of the mods in the hope that that will solve a couple of the issues that were definitely appearing. Most notably, the arrows randomly doing what they were supposed to 12 seconds after they actually were supposed to do them. To move through the cobwebs. Still sneaking, because this is what we do. I've also turned off a couple of the mods because I didn't like the way they looked. The lockpicking one, while I imagine is quite useful, and I think what it was supposed to do was actually, if I try lockpicking at a certain angle and it breaks, it was supposed to actually fade that out, so I wouldn't use it again. But I figure that... Oh, that was empty, so was that one. But I'm not sure. It just looks sci-fi. I mean, if I was playing Fallout, then I'd have no problem with that sort of thing. But I don't know. I didn't like it too much. I turned a couple of other ones off as well because they didn't appear to be working properly. So we'll go back to this. We're still very much in the experimental stage of this Let's Play. So bear with me while I try and work out solutions to things. In the meantime, Skeever Tail. And dust. And just making sure we're not walking on any traps or anything at this stage. I don't think there is a lot in the way of traps here, to be honest. I won't take the linen wrap though. We'll take the stamina potion. Yeah, it's cheating to have them basically a fifth of their weight, but it's just convenient, and there's no... I don't tend to massively overuse... I tend to just store potions and never use them when I play this game. So it might not be all that relevant. Okay. Well, at least the arrows appear to be shooting properly, at least for now. I'd say something else is there. If they're just Chris's or something, but... Okay. Well, that all worked out rather well. We don't need a torch, because I think I took one earlier. We will take your bracers and your armor for now, because they have the same sort of value per weight. A sword is a very odd-looking bandit outlaw, apparently. So, we know that that's the combination to get beyond that, but more interestingly, up here, we'll find some potions and things. Or at least a potion. So, that's got to match what's up there, which is snake. But not triple snake. So therefore, it's not good. Right, and the last one here is another snake. So snake, snake, dolphin. Which would not be anywhere near as cool to shout out. Right. I think this is where this... I think there's some skeevers down there we need to kill off. Meantime, oh yeah, thief. Pickpocket goes up to 16, and that gives us a level. We'll also take this because it's actually worth money. And I like taking skill books that are worth money. This is soul gems. We'll get onto those at a later date, I'm sure. Some gold. As the Imperial, we pick up additional gold whenever that happens, so we should have a slightly easier time of money. I see. Well, it's nice to know they designed the dungeon intelligently and they didn't want to trap themselves in. Now... where are those skeevers? In fact, actually, it might be worth going to my secondary backup weapon here. And it might actually, even more than that, be worth leveling up. So we picked health first time. We're going to pick... I'm going to level up fairly organically here, because stamina is useful enough for carrying weight and everything. So we're going to stamina for now. Then we're going to magic later. So, looking at things here, the restoration tree is probably a reasonable one to consider, at least early on. It essentially halves the amount of mana we need to cast our only healing spell we got at the moment. There we go. That's fine. Back we go. What do we actually take our first level in? I think we took the first level in archery, which is possibly still an idea. I know we're using a two-handed weapon, but I prefer the two-handed weapons. They do more damage and are generally better to use. Could go for sneaking. Lockpicking's possible. Or one of the magics. Or we could just save it for now until we have a rough idea of where I'm going, but let's have a quick look at the archery thing. So I need 20 archery before I can actually level that up to 40% additional damage. I need... The crit shot takes 30. The zoom requires... yeah, we are going largely onto the archery route because it was our thing. I will probably have a look at the sneak one at the moment, which is 20% harder. But I think we're okay for that. Lockpicking, much easier to pick with their novice locks anyway. I almost never use that. That might be worth going for, actually. But then I'll regret not using the military ones. Enchanting's the one I probably want to consider. If I'm really honest, for just saving points for. We'll be saving points for enchantments, because this is... I love the enchanting and smithing system, even though if I focus too much on them, I will be underpowered. We're aware of that. Oops. Yep, that did exactly what I wanted it to do. And it's attracted the monsters. Kill it. Smash. Where'd the other skeever go? Slide! Ow. Whee! That was boring now. Alchemy is something we will be doing a lot of later. Probably too much of it. But we need those skeever tails. Oh yes we do. Let's make all sorts of things with them. And is there anything down here? Not at the moment. Okay. Scroll of fireballs, always nice. Weak paralysis potion we shall nab. And I think at this stage we want to be swapping... Oops, keep pressing the wrong button. We'll be swapping for our spark spell.
Is that you, Hartnir? Bjorn, Soling.
Barely controlled rage. We love it. In the meantime, there's a skeleton here for some gold. Could take the bone meal as well, but I think we got a fair amount of that. Anything else here? No, 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 no. Lightning blast. And when we come through here, lightning blast. Fortunately, that's used up all of our funds. By which I actually mean we've used up all of our weaponry.
Kill it! Kill it!
Trying.
Don't let it get me! Help! Don't let it get me! Help!
Not a lot I can do about it, really. I've got a single bow.
Don't let it get me!
But it's out. Thank you for the poison. We are much appreciative. And we'll take our arrows back. Huzzah! I'm fairly certain there is a little bit of a trap you can actually do here, because if I remember rightly, there's a fall on the floor, and I can't remember if or when we activate that, or how. But anyway, we want spider eggs. Because spider eggs.
Get me down!
We'll get to you in a moment. I'm detected, but I'm not exactly making myself particularly hard to locate at this stage. Skeever tail. Get a lockpick. Always nice. Spider egg.
Leave me for Arcade's sake.
I'm not leaving you. I'm looting the room. It's my right as a conquering adventurer to loot anything I find before I help the NPCs. Especially the traitorous NPCs, not that we know you're going to be a traitor. Spider egg.
You, over here. You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else.
Where's the golden claw?
Yes, the claw. I know how. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden it. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first. Don't
Oh.
leave me for Arcade's sake.
Darn it! I was hoping I could cut it. I could actually pickpocket him, but
I can feel it.
next bow.
Never, you fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Because you're going to trigger a trap and get yourself killed. Oh no! I should really stop you, but okay, fine. That one's empty. I think there was a soul. You were supposed to trigger a trap. You can't even do that right, can you? And we get the journal, we get the golden claw. We could now go and actually finish up now. We've done everything. The hide helmets are worth more than their points, so that's fine. Everything else is 1 in 10. We have enough carry weight actually, so we might as well do that. Get our arrow back. All good. Now, did you unleash the monsters? This is the important thing. No, this isn't Doom. They did not unleash the monsters. Good. I should still consider everything to be trapped in here, though. Because it is. Everything is. Now, how good is our sneaking skill? Is it good enough? Probably not. I'm actually kind of surprised, because normally every time I've played this before, he's actually gone and triggered the trap and killed himself. Apparently me not chasing him didn't cause him to do that. Now, somewhere... we shall go and take the iron helm, and we shall take the gold. Yay, we have a properly horned helmet now. Everything is good in the world. Some gold... Hello. By which I mean, goodbye. There's another one though. Iron shield, silver garnet ring. Sneak attack. Darn it, I was hoping that would be sneak attack, but it wasn't. And bows beat skeleton zombie things. Well, mummies. They are really mummies rather than anything else like that. Alright, iron shield, gold, bone meal. Don't need the ancient sword. Could do with some of my arrows back. Depending on how many of those we got left. It's going to be very much an archery driven level. No, battle axe isn't worth the weight, unfortunately, so we'll just take the gold. Right, well we see the giant obvious looking circle, so we're going to avoid it and go this way. Because giant obvious looking trap is probably a trap. And it most certainly is. Quite how he could have fallen into it, not that he did. Actually, I know what I should do. Well, apparently it's going to also save on over the top of me, but what we need to do really, I should really have thought about this, is going to set up flames as one of our standard usage spells. Careful, careful. You're going to come alive, aren't you? Done it, missed. And you're casting ice magic on me, which I don't approve of. And I'm wasting more arrows. Got 2 of our arrows back though. We're up to 38. And darn you, ice magic. Right, nothing lootable on the skeleton, nothing lootable on the skeleton. Okay. Oh, there it is. I hadn't seen you. That might be why I'm so bad at sneaking, generally speaking. Apparently I'm good with a bow, though. I am a master of bow combat. And I apologise for where that third arrow went. On the plus side, you're dead and unlikely to use that anyway, but still. I have to apologise. Gold, weak paralysis, and some arrows. Somewhere there are archers. There will be archers, and they have their own bows. And strangely, they're better than the bows I'm using now, which should be a good thing. And we still get to improve them, because that's why I'm lugging around some firewood. And yay! Trap. I like these sorts of traps. There we go. Ancient Nord arrow and some bow. So what we will do is we'll go to weapons. We shall go and... Longbow fine. Yes, damage 5. The Ancient Nord bow, though, is more damaging, so we're going to unfavourite that. Equip that. We're still going to use the basic iron arrows, though, rather than the Ancient Nord ones. We're going to save those for when we need them. In the meantime, I'm going to go up here, because up here there is a chest. Yeah, if I can work out how to climb rocks. It's an apprentice level chest, and yes, as you can see, I turned the thing off. So, there's a bit of play in that. Not much. There's a bit of play in that. Oh! That's how we do it. Lockpicking improves. Level 4. Mostly archery that level, to be honest, but that's not a bad thing. Let's go for magic this time. And I think we are going to take destruction first one off, because we're going to use destruction spells a fair amount. Not going to go for the dual casting, but the half magic basic destruction magic is probably worth it at this stage.